travellers, and welcome. Today we're going to have a look at the Canon G2. As I was able to pick one up for about the same price as a 10-pack of Magic Instant Noodles. If you don't know about this camera, it has a bit of a cult following and is able to produce some nice shots due to the lens and iconic CCD sensor. But surely 4 megapixels is unusable in 2021, right? Well, let's look into it. The G series camera has been a very popular line of cameras up to this day. The G2 was announced way back in 2000 and were marketed as a prosumer metal body camera, sporting a 4 megapixel CCD sensor, top screen, hot shoe, articulating rear screen, flash, macro mode, full manual mode, aperture priority, viewfinder, takes CF cards, top shutter speed of 1/1000th of a second, and shoots JPEG and RAW. I've been using this camera for a little while now, and what I love most about it is the images it produces. They have a nostalgic feel to them, and also its ease of use, with a minimal button layout and the menu system is perfectly simplistic. I recently saw a great review of this camera by Ulysses Grant Parm. I would definitely recommend you go and check out his channel as he's entertaining to watch and reviews some great cameras. I'll leave a link in the description. As always, I'd like to check out some reviews of the camera to see what people's experiences have been. Amazon of all places has some good reviews and rates the G2 fairly high. So let's check out some shots I got with this camera. Please note that all shots are taken in JPEG and all photos are straight out of camera. Negatives that I can think of with this camera is the slow startup time and the classic 2000s chunky design, which means you need a little camera bag or strap. Besides that, it's a great camera and it's fun to use. There are pro photographers even today that still use this camera, and I can see why. It really does produce some beautiful photos, and I feel that this all comes back to that CCD sensor and the lens. CCD sensors are a bit of a dying breed. There's only a few of them left, and I suppose they can't last forever. They will eventually burn out. But there's something magic about the colours and the way they render images. Chatting about this camera to a pro photographer, Michael Pan, he mentioned that he prints out some images at A3 size. So you tell me, if you could print out images at A3 with a 4 megapixel camera, then surely 4 megapixels is enough. I'm not saying it's perfect for every situation, but I wouldn't discredit it. These old cameras are a hoot to use. I definitely recommend it. Alright guys, well now it's your turn. Let me know what you think down below. Have you used this camera? Would you think about getting one? What's your point of view? And like always guys, catch you on the next one.